Let's go right through that.
Hey, Galen. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Wow. Did you feel the allergies at all, or was it impact?
A little bit. I mean, I think we did a really good job. We're real diligent, and I got a great support group that is going to look after everything, no matter how kind of tedious or minuscule it might be. It's do everything right and pay that attention to detail. And so, I drove in today from the coast. Just kind of stayed in the hotel room most of the way, and whenever I went outside, I wore that mask. So, except when I went into a store, it looked like I was going to rob them or something.
During the day?
Why did you throw it off?
I mean, I was kind of arguing with him beforehand about wearing it, and in the end, looked at it as something where, it's going to help me for sure. And so he just said, wear it as long as you can. And as soon as it starts to get, real hot or uncomfortable, and it kind of starts to stick when you get sweaty, he just said, throw it off. So, I was lucky that it went out a little slow, so I kept it on for a long time. And then when it started to pick up and, just got a little sticky, I tossed it off.
How about the tactics of the race? Talk about the tactics. The race until 800 to go.
I mean, I really just didn't want to get boxed in. Since it was a little slow in the start, everybody was there, and guys were starting to come around the outside, and so I just wanted to make sure I was in a good position when it was time to kick, and I didn't have to slow down and go around a bunch of people. So I just tried to stay as relaxed as I could in front, and then when it was time to go, you make it definitive and just drive all the way to the finish.
Is that where you wanted to go, the 800?
I think we talked about going more closer to 6, but just given the conditions and people were moving out, so I just stayed in the lead. And I think the important thing was just making sure that I stayed relaxed even though I was in front, and then just getting everything ready for that big finish.
You had a big smile on your face there to cross the finish line.
Yeah.
How cool was it for 3 in a row?
That was awesome. I was relieved. I still think this meet is so much pressure because it's a great system. I mean, a top 3, and you got to have it on that day, and I think it really gets you prepared well for major championship meets because you got to do it here first, and you can't take these championships lightly. And so I was just real happy to make the team, and I was happy to do it here back at Hayward Field. It's good to be back. It feels like forever since I've run here.
How much does it help to train with Mo?
Oh, it's been unbelievable. By far the best thing for my career has been him coming out. We get along great. And, I joke when I was hanging around with my buddies here when I was in college, and just everything, a lot of the same interests, and he's just so relaxed. And outside of the track, I think having someone that's that relaxed has been real good for me. And we definitely put in the work when we're out of session, but as soon as it's over, we're joking around and doing everything like that, and it's just normal life. So it really has been the best thing for me. I mean, the way he's pushed me and everything, it's neither of us want to give up an inch to the other person, but it's the friendliest of rivalries that you could ever imagine. I know it gets said a lot, but it really is like that.
Will you run the 5K tomorrow?
I think there's a good chance, yeah. So we just got to see how I feel tonight and how I come off of this. But I think it's a doable double, especially at the World Meet, and so there's a real good chance I'm going to run it.
Okay.
All right, guys, we need.